everybody. School run conversation. It's Monday, the 13th of May. Can you believe it's the 13th of May already? And it is 6 degrees outside. I'm melting, so I've taken off my coat. I've got a sweater on over my shirt, so I took off my coat in trying to cool myself down a little bit. I'm working on my sweater. Let's see if I can hold my sweater up today. So I mentioned yesterday, this is the June Grass Pullover. It's a paid pattern on Ravelry. And this is what it looks like. So it's from the top down. This is the collar I was mentioning. See how it's, the way it's cast on is it's cast on unfinished, and then you go back and pick up stitches and do the collar. So I am hoping to be able to do that fairly soon, because I only have this much yarn of my beautiful elm tree yarns. I only have this much left of the skein. I mean, I have 4 other skeins, I think I bought 6. So 4 other skeins. But for some reason, the fact that this collar is not finished is driving me crazy. It's, I'm not sure why it's bothering me. I think because when I cast on something, generally, you've finished with once you cast it on, you have your edge and you're finished. And it's bothering me that I've got this dangly, kind of wide open collar that isn't finished. And I'd like to feel that, I guess at this point, that everything I'm knitting on this sweater is finished. So this will be one of the projects I'm bringing to Ireland with me. I'm going to bring this and a pair or 2 of socks. I was going to bring my shawl, my snow melt shawl, which you haven't seen since I started this vlog because I'm so disgusted with it. It's not the shawl's fault. I made a mistake. I tried to fix it in the back 6. There's a starling getting a bird bath. 2 starlings getting bird bath in the puddle in front of me. It's kind of cute. Maybe a 3rd to join. Anyway, I haven't had the time. I needed kind of mindless knitting, and this is straight stockinette, so it's pretty stocking stitch. It's pretty easy to do. But the snow melt shawl, I need to take back, I think 9 rows. And in taking back 9 rows, I also have to put in a lifeline, and it's for me, it's a fair bit of work. It's not, I guess it's a little bit frightening putting in a lifeline, because if I lose, I'm going to put the lifeline through a stockinette or the garter stitch section, because if it ravels down to that, I can fix it. The problem is if I put it through a lace section, which is where I have it right now, I can't fix that. I've tried. That's why I have this big hole in it right now. So it will get done. If I don't bring it with me, and I think I won't, because it's a fairly big project with 3 balls of yarn, and I'm trying to. I only bring a carry-on with me when I fly, so I want something that's fairly compact, and I don't want things that I have to think a whole lot about. The other thing is, I am bringing a couple presents over with me. Nothing huge, but it'll still take up a little bit of space in the suitcase. And then I've got, I haven't mentioned yet, but I'm going to be going to the West Cork Yarn Festival, the weekend of the 26th, 27th, I think it is, or 25th, 26th, whatever the dates are around there for that weekend. So I'm really excited about that, and I'm actually going to get a chance to take a double knitting class from Nathan Taylor, who is Sockmatician. On his podcast is called Sockmatician. He's a very well-known double knitting instructor, and I'm thrilled to be doing it. And that also means I've got to bring a few extra needles and some small balls of yarn for that class to have. For that class, I also have a little bit of homework regarding that class that I need to get to this week. Exciting times. Things just don't slow down. Things just don't slow. Now I've got a piece of my waste yarn. Let's put that away. I don't know where that came from exactly. There we go. That bird or a different bird is having a real good bath. They must have been very dirty. I love watching birds get a bath. So sweet. Can't see me knitting, can you? It's a problem with the with me in podcasting. You can never see me knitting in when I do a vlog. I'm not very good at orienting the camera, I don't think. There, you can see a bit better. You can also see the dashboard, but you know, we can't have everything. So it's 2:45. About 10 minutes, I'll go in and pick up the boys. Middleest and youngest. Eldest comes on the bus. And youngest and my husband have beavers tonight. So it's kind of a quick turnaround on supper. And I haven't been home most of the day because I had, I dropped, usually my oldest son takes the bus, but he didn't this morning, which meant I got home a little bit later. I had a bunch of mail to send out for my Etsy shop. So I got that prepared to be mailed. Then I had to leave the house in a rush because the mail took a bit longer than I was anticipating, and head down to a dental cleaning appointment. And then I had another meeting at 12:30 that I showed up for at 12 because I had some questions. So basically, and I had to pick up some paper at Walmart, and I went to clothes shopping briefly, which is never fun, but I did it. And so it's been a busy morning. As you can imagine, my house is still languishing in its disgustingness. I really need to do some work at home. Haven't got my bathrooms cleaned yet for my Clean Mama schedule. Really need to get home and get some of that done. So I'm hoping I'm going to put, whoever suggested the chicken breast wrapped in bacon. That sounded delicious for a meal. I'll do that one of these days. That sounds really good. But for tonight, I think we're going to have sausages and tomato sauce and rice and salad. I think that's probably what I'll do. Because you really needed to know what I was going to make for supper, didn't you? Anyway, that's a quick one and easy for me to put in a slow cooker so then I can get the bathrooms cleaned. So somebody's pulling up next to me who will now witness me talking to myself. 1, 2, 3, 4. But for all they know, I'm talking on the phone. Well, I am talking on the phone, but for all they know, I'm talking to somebody who's talking back. There we go. Oh, they're gone. That was easy. Just remembering to do the side detail on this sweater, because there's a little bit of a garter stitch detail on it. Every second row, which makes it slightly more complicated because I got to remember to have a row in between. What's new with you? I apologize for not having gotten to your comments yet. I really appreciate the comments that I'm receiving, and I posted a picture of the iceberg that I've been showing you this morning on Instagram as well, and people seem to be enjoying that, so I'll have footage. I'm sure I showed footage already of that iceberg from this morning when I was out for my walk. So that's grand. And I will get to, this week I will get to comments, but as you can imagine, when I'm going to be away next week, there will be a week or so delay in me getting back to comments, say a week and a half delay, because I won't be able to, I won't have the data in a different country to allow me to respond to comments on YouTube all the time. So you just have to wait till I get home. So I'm going to be closing down the shop for my holiday. I will close it on probably Thursday. So then if there's any orders that I have in, I can get those out on Friday. So I'll probably close it Thursday, and then I'll be opening it again May 29th probably, because I get back the 28th. And I can't make any promises according to how jet lagged I'm going to be on the 28th. I find going over going east easier because I can sleep on a plane. I know not everybody can, and I'm really lucky that way, but I get to sleep on the plane. And even if it's only for 3 or 4 hours, I find that I wake up feeling fairly refreshed, like I've had not a decent night's sleep, but at least I've had a night's sleep. Whereas on the way back, I'm already awake and I don't feel like sleeping as much because I've started the day. So I've kind of, after a week, I'll be a little bit more on Irish time, not completely, but a little bit more. So I'll be awake. So I don't know if I'll be able to have a nap at that stage or not. So if usually I don't nap on the way.